Right now, inside your brain, something quiet and almost unsettling is happening. Not because you're awake, but because you didn't sleep enough. Most people think memories are permanent once they're formed, like files saved on a hard drive, safe, stored, untouchable. But inside your brain, that's not how it works, because what happens next changes everything you think you know about memory. Inside your body, your brain isn't just a storage device. It's more like a constantly active warehouse. Information comes in all day, conversations, faces, emotions, random thoughts, and gets temporarily stacked in a fast access area. Think of it like boxes piling up on a loading dock. But here's the part most people miss. Nothing stays there permanently. Every single night, your brain runs a sorting system. It decides what to keep, what to strengthen, and what to quietly erase. Sleep isn't just rest, it's processing. And without enough of it, the system starts to fail. Now imagine this. You go to sleep, but only for 4 hours. At first, everything seems fine. You wake up, maybe a little tired, but functional. But inside your brain, stage 1 has already begun. In those first sleep cycles, your brain starts organizing the day's information. Short-term memories begin transferring from a temporary region, like a clipboard, into deeper storage areas. Signals move between regions, like trucks carrying boxes from the front of a warehouse to long-term shelves. But this process is incomplete, because it needs time, and 4 hours isn't enough. So instead of finishing the job, your brain pauses mid-transfer. Now watch this. Stage 2 begins the moment you wake up. Your brain, still carrying unfinished work, tries to operate normally. But the system is overloaded. The clipboard area, the part holding fresh memories, is now crowded, messy, unstable. And here's where it gets interesting. When new information comes in, your brain needs space to process it. But there's no space left. So instead of smoothly storing new memories, it starts replacing old ones. Not intentionally, automatically. Think of it like writing over notes because there's no more paper left. This is where most people stop, but this is where it starts. Because now your brain is no longer just struggling to store memories, it's beginning to lose them. Stage 3 is where things get intense. Around this point, your brain enters a protective mode, because from its perspective, survival matters more than memory. So it prioritizes immediate function, focus, reaction, basic thinking, over long-term storage, and this changes everything. Instead of carefully preserving experiences, your brain starts trimming what it considers non-essential. Details fade, connections weaken, moments you thought you'd remember start slipping, and you don't even notice it happening. But here's the unsettling part. It's not random. Your brain selectively weakens memories that weren't properly stabilized during sleep, which means anything you learned, felt, or experienced before sleeping without enough rest becomes fragile, like a file that was never fully saved. Now imagine repeating this pattern. One night of short sleep becomes 2, then 3. Stage 4 begins. Your brain starts adapting, but not in the way you'd expect. Instead of fixing the system, it adjusts to the limitation. It becomes more efficient at short-term function, but worse at long-term storage. Memory formation becomes shallow. Learning slows down. Even emotional memories, things that shape your identity, lose clarity. But here's the part most people miss. You don't feel this happening. You just feel normal, slightly distracted, slightly forgetful, slightly off. But inside your brain, the structure of your memory is changing. Now let's go deeper. Most people think they're fighting their brain when they feel forgetful, like something is wrong. But that's not what's happening. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's protecting you. Because from its perspective, energy is limited, and sleep is the time when it gets to restore, repair, and reorganize. Without enough sleep, it has to make trade-offs, and memory becomes optional. You're not losing memories because your brain is broken. You're losing them because your brain is choosing survival over storage. This is where it gets even more fascinating. Researchers have found that during deep sleep, your brain replays patterns of activity from your day, almost like watching a recording. This replay strengthens neural connections, making memories more stable and easier to recall later. But with only 4 hours of sleep, that replay process gets cut short. And here's the impact. Studies show that sleep deprivation can reduce memory retention by up to 40%. Not because you didn't pay attention, but because your brain didn't get the chance to lock in what you experienced. And this changes everything, because it means memory isn't just about what you learn, it's about what your brain has time to keep. Now think about the consequence. What happens if this becomes your routine? Less sleep, more stress, constant overload. Your brain stays in a loop of incomplete processing. Memories become weaker. Focus becomes scattered. Even your sense of time starts to blur. Experiences feel less vivid because your brain isn't fully recording them. But here's the important part. This isn't damage, it's adaptation. Your brain is adjusting to the signals you're giving it. And this is where transformation begins. Because the moment you change the signal, your brain responds. Give it more sleep, and the system resets. Memory consolidation improves, connections strengthen. Information starts flowing smoothly again, from short-term storage into long-term memory. Your brain becomes more efficient, more precise, more clear. Not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. Consistency is what rewires the system. Night after night, your brain learns. There is enough time to process, to store, to preserve. And over time, everything changes. Learning becomes easier. Recall becomes faster. Even your thoughts feel sharper. So when you think about sleep, don't think of it as rest. Think of it as construction. Because every night, your brain is building something. Connections, memories, understanding. And if you cut that process short, you don't just feel tired, you lose pieces of what you lived. Your body isn't broken. Your brain isn't failing. It's responding to time, to signals, to patterns. And sleep is one of the most powerful signals you can give it. So now I'm curious, what surprised you most about how your brain handles memory? And have you ever noticed yourself forgetting more after a short night of sleep?